Night. Business went on as usual in most parts of Kenya's major cities and towns, but tension simmered beneath the surface of the impact of Monday's planned anti-abduction protests that didn't unfold like previous anti-government demonstrations. Only a handful of protesters were seen on the streets of Nairobi, Mombasa and Kakamega. Police officers deployed across the town sprang into action, arresting those who attempted to protest and voice their frustrations with the government over the ongoing wave of abductions. NTV's Laban Shaban has the details.
Whether Monday's planned nationwide anti-abduction protests were quelled by reports of the release of 5 youth believed to have been abducted by security agencies remains a puzzle. Police officers deployed in Kenya's capital, Nairobi, largely remained idle under the scorching January sun. Some were seen interacting peacefully with the members of the public as there were little to no demonstrations in the city.
The police that was abducting our people.
They didn't remain inactive for long as activist Julius Kamau appeared, chanting anti-government slogans. The police quickly sprang into action and apprehended him, bundling him into a waiting police car.
They are very
Meanwhile, on Kimathi Street in Nairobi, these women who identified with the late activist Wangari Maathai crafted sackcloth dresses and wore them as they prayed for the nation and the safety of dozens of abducted young people. The call for the public to storm the streets did not gain much traction, with only a few who showed up urging Kenyans to apply more pressure on the government to uphold the rule of law.
If the police cannot protect us, who will protect us? We need to be safe in our country. We need to have democracy in our country. We will keep marching and keep protesting until there's justice, there's freedom, there's good governance in our country.
Over 500 kilometers from Nairobi, police dispersed protesters who had gathered to demand an end to enforced disappearances in the country. A group of protesters in Mapembeni along Moi Avenue said they were threatened with detention if they took part in what the authorities deemed an illegal demonstration.
Watu ambao walitupromise wata uphold sheria na watatunza sheria, they are the first line breaking the law. Kitu ambacho kinaniuma sana, tuna former governor wa Amason Kingi, maneno yake yameniuma sana. Tukiangalia mahali tumetoka kama taifa na mahali tunaelekea, na kama wale wakubwa wako huko juu na waheshimiwa, hayo ndio maneno wanayotamka. Sisi wananchi huku chini tutakataa kufikiriaje kama serikali ndio inabduct?
Kuwa tunaona kuwa ukiukaji wa sheria kwa wale wandani wa rais kama vile Kamket, mheshimiwa Kamket na mheshimiwa Uskasudi, yale matamshi yao ni hatari hapa Kenya. We are a constitutional democracy. Mtu hawezi kusema tu ati rais umenikosea, ungenipa hiyo wizara ya mambo ya ndani ningenyoosha watu siku 3. No, tuko na court, tuko na polisi. Mtu akifanya makosa anakamatwa, anapelekwa through the due process of law.
Tumewapatia hiyo notification kuambia tunafaa kuconverge hapa, lakini wanaondoa kila mtu hapa. So wametia watu uoga, wengine wametoka, lakini bado tunajiita tukiwa wengi tuweze kuingia katika barabara kwa sababu ni haki yetu kuandamana.
Elsewhere in Kakamega, security officers detained a few youth who took part in the protest, while normal business activities continued undisturbed in the town.
Africa, we must remove dictators from power. Dictators have no place.
Laban Shaban, NTV.